Hi, welcome back to Bots to Lights and welcome to the Dawn of the Zeds 3rd edition playthrough. Let's start with the obligatory rules corrections first. Alyssa finished, she came in here and attacked these Zeds. Unfortunately, when we had a unit here, a Zeds unit here, they would have left a chaos marker here. I forgot to place a chaos marker. So in truth, Alyssa wouldn't have gone as far as taking on these Zeds, so they're going to still be here with the chaos marker on it for health. And instead, at the end of the last turn, she would have taken this away. Alright, let's kick off and draw a new event card. It is Highway Night Assault. We've got a 4R of 1. That's cool. I've got my refugees here. Let's send those back one more spot. Less happy about this one. We've got a double dice for the infection roll and we're on 9, so there's a good chance we may see an outbreak. Let's see. High, please. Higher the better. It's an 8. Oh, it's a high roll, but not quite good enough. Okay, we go down to infection level 1. That's good. That's good. It's going to be the forest where the outbreak occurs. And it says play this card. Yep, so we're going to have to play this. Let's draw a new Zeds unit. Going on the forest track. Fortunately, we got rid of this chaos marker. It's a 5. Nasty. And let's go back to our plot twist. Dud ammunition and spoiled supplies. Immediately suffer -2 supplies and -1 ammo. Not nice. Next time it's going to be the highway. We're going to have an infected vermin standee. Ooh, nasty. -2 supplies, -1 ammo. Okay. Eat now is 1. That'll lose us another supply. Oh, this is dreadful. And now we've got this highway night assault. Increase infection level by 1 per Zeds unit on the highway track. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. That was lucky. That was a good job we had a good roll actually. Otherwise we might have seen an unchecked outbreak. Next, place a new Zed unit on the highway track's start space. Oh dear, another. Make it a small one please. It's a 4. And it also says defending units receive no terrain shifts this phase. Ouch. So they're going to be swarming. I wonder if that includes the barricade. Yeah, it will, because that's a 2 terrain shift. So now we are going to activate the highway track twice. Let's start with these guys here. That's horrible. And then we got an oozer. There's nothing we can do about this. We've got no terrain shifts. And it's going to be 3 times. We're in hand to hand. We can't use the killdozer because we're defending, not attacking. That oozer is going to give us a 3 infection shift. Let's roll 2 dice. Poor Wilson, I think, might be in trouble. It's a 12. Whoa, what a roll. It's going to be Zeds retreat, 2 damage each. So 2 hits is going to flip Wilson and kill Wilson. Yeah, that's not good, is it? Let's give poor old Wilson is saving rule. We're looking for a 4, 5 or a 6. Yeah, we got it. Infection level goes up 1. Wilson finds room in the hospital. We did have these guys retreat, so they're back here, and they're going to take 2 hits. Where shall I put them? I think we'll try and knock down these. And keep going. This was kind of fortunate that we won. These guys can't move forward because there's a 2Z stacking limit. These ones can. Now we activate again, so these are all going to move forward 1. We place our 9th chaos marker on the board. Next then, this is done. We have just 1 action. There we are. Alright, well now we're going to move. Yeah, I think maybe we use that to get Alyssa in there. Well, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to use our emergency broadcast. Move these guys back to town centre. 1, 2. And I think we're going to use our player action on one of our actions. Actually, let's use this 1 action and move these into here. This is Zeds times 2. I'm going to use the killdozer. There's nothing to stop it being used in the tunnel track. So this gives us a 2 right shift. And it also means Alyssa can use her Zen. Once per turn, when you use a hold for later, she gets a character action to spend on her unit only. This looks pretty sweet. Okay, so let's see. We've got Zeds times 2 with a 2 right shift. That's Zeds. That's equal to. Ooh, well, it's slightly above average. An 8 on equal to is 2 hits on them, 1 on us, and they retreat. So the first hit's going to flip them, the second hit is going to wound them, then they retreat. There's no stacking limit in the catacombs. And then our security guards, so yeah, they've done a good job here. Going to take their 1 wound. Happy with that. And of course we raise the infection level. Okay, Alyssa's going to use her Zen. We're going to run over here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll use her assassin strike, so let's roll a die. 3, 4, 5 or 6. So 3, we're good. So that means she doesn't take damage, there's no infection rise, and she gets a 2 right shift. Zeds times 3, that's 2 right shift, that's Zeds advantage. A 5, don't like that. 5 with Zeds advantage is we retreat, 1 hit on them. Okay, let's use that hit to flip this unit. Oh, it's a 4, they're still at 9, so they're still at Zeds times 3. It's getting tough. We've got a player action left. We have got Doc Seaver's bits and bobs. Let's use his medical. Let's heal up Wilson. So the ECG marker comes off. I could discharge him now, which I think I'm going to do as it goes. Reduce the infection level by 1 for healing, and then we'll use our first aid action, which of course costs 1 supply. We can't heal the same unit twice, remember. I'm going to heal these security guards and discharge them, reducing the infection level once more. And I think we've got 1 player action left, and I don't want to leave Alyssa here because she's vulnerable to attack. So I'm going to use my player action. I could have gone in and attacked again, you see. But the thing here is I can only push one of these units back. These ones probably. Yeah, it would be these ones. And those could potentially come in and attack Alyssa. I'm going to come back here for now. And then we'll move into housekeeping. So these security guards are going to restore order at the guard post. And we're ready for our next turn. Let's draw our next event. An alien artifact found. Oh, we got the highway moving again. I don't like this. Ouch. Okay, at the beginning of this phase, make a fate draw and roll a die. Our fate draw is the highway. This is nasty. This is nasty. This isn't good. This isn't good. Oh, ouch. That's a horrible roll. Place a new Super Zeds unit on the number 1 space. We rolled a 1 of the fated track. A Super Zed? Man, this game can be mean. Mean. Right, we've got some beasts. Oh man. Next we turn over the next card in the research deck for free. Let me ignore this part. Early research. Half turning. While this is the current research card, all Z outbreaks automatically reset the infection level to 2. Brilliant. Now we've got our plot twist. Place the infected vermin standee on the start base of the track where there are the most Zeds units. Until this unit is removed, +1 infection at the beginning of every infection phase while the infected vermin is in play, but not on a start space. Oh man. This is another onslaught on the highway track. Isn't it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, yeah. Look at these rats, these infected rats. Start space of the highway track. We'll place this here to remind us. Now, for our 2, it's 1 refugee, making it into the east side. I really want to move Pickles around if I can. I forgot Wilson's in place, so I get to peek at this one. Player's choice, thank goodness. But it's going to do a deadly contagion. An immediate unchecked outbreak. I'm wondering which one of these will take priority now. This one says don't lower the infection level when an outbreak occurs. This one says automatically reset it to 2. I think it's got to be this one that takes priority over this one. Okay, now we go into the infection phase. This infected vermin doesn't take effect yet because we're still on the start spot. Roll 2 dice. It's a 7. Wow, that's equal to. So that is another outbreak. Oh no, the training puts it at 2, doesn't it? Half turning. That's a shame. That research thing's actually worked against us. Obviously we can choose where the outbreak's going to occur. I think it's going to be here. Because it's player's choice on this. So it's a regular Zeds unit. Now we do the plot twist. Perform an immediate unchecked outbreak, but do not lower infection level. Place a unit that is in town centre in the hospital, showing it only has 1 hit remaining. Okay, so 1 unit back in the hospital. Well, it's going to be this one. He only has 1 hit remaining anyway. Let's see where this is going to happen. In the tunnel. And it's a Super Z. It's an unchecked. Oh my goodness. We have this wolf-looking creature. These are were-Zeds, like werewolves, were-Zeds. Infection level goes up 2 when they hand to hand, and this time when they move twice, and they will abandon the Zed mobs they're with in order to do that 2 movement. This is triggering a sequence of plot twists. Because now we do this one. Play this card. Make another fate draw to determine where this event occurs. Then roll a die for each chaos space on that fated track. Oh my goodness. This game is being beastly. It's occurring at the mountain. And that's okay, because there's only one chaos marker here. Let's roll a die. That's a 6. I'm happy with the 6. Because that says no effect. Then it says place a new Zeds unit on the start space of every track, applying a stacking limit if necessary. Okay. Highway track first. We have a 5. Tunnel. A 7. Oh my. Suburbs. A 2. And forest track. A 6. And finally, the mountain track is a 6. Okay, next we play the plot twist of this one, a rusty lock. This one doesn't look so bad. Remove 1 super weapon component if you have discovered super weapons, otherwise add 1 random early research card to the top of the research deck and place a new Zeds unit on the start space of the track with the fewest Zeds. Man, they're really slowing this research down. It's mean, isn't it? Track with the fewest Zeds. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. It's going to be the mountain track again. Suddenly, everything's getting some attention. Oh, an 8! Dear. Okay, let's unwind. So we've done that one. We've done that one. We've done that one. Which completes the infection. Now we do the eat. We've got 2 people in the hospital beds. Let's return this. Place with most chaos, a man with no name. East Clintwood emerges from the shadows. That's pretty cool. Right, I won't mind if that one comes up. Okay, let's see. Roll dice 2 in hospital. Anything higher than a 2 will be good. A 3, good, okay, we're alright. But now we're in trouble, because the highway track is going to activate twice, and then the tunnel. First activation. 1. 1. 1 and 1. Do they take away the barricade? I think they do. Yeah, when a unit leaves a space where the barricade is, then it gets removed. Now we're going to activate again. This means, oh man, our Behemoths, these Zedimoths, Zedimoths move into town centre. We've lost, guys. We've lost the game. We don't get to. Yeah, there's no combat. As soon as they move in there, we lose. Wow, that was crazy. That was crazy. Tough game. Tough game. And we had... Well, do you know what? We didn't have... I was going to say we didn't have too much further to go, but... We were just completing level 2. It only gets harder. So I think I've learned a lot. Remember, this is my first play. I think I've learned a lot of how to suffer this. To be fair, that was a bad roll, and we might have held out for a little bit longer if it wasn't for that. In fact, yeah, I'm going to blame it on that die roll. It was starting to look a little bit flaky. Numbers were piling up, and we had quite a lot of wounded units now. But I couldn't get the super weapon built. I couldn't get working on my research. I did make some mistakes, which didn't help. Oh, it was great fun though. I think this is the best States of Siege game. People have been telling me this for a long time, that this is the best States of Siege. I think Cruel Necessity still pips it, but oh, it's hard. This is great fun. Very much so. Yeah. There you are. Dawn of the Zeds 3rd edition. Go and get it. It's going to be high on my list of best solo games for sure. And remember, this has got co-op and player versus player this time, which is what 3rd edition is bringing to the table over and above what you've seen before. Thanks for watching. See you next time.